If you're serious about fist conditioning, listen carefully. Your hands weren't made to hit hard objects repeatedly. They're sensitive and easy to injure if trained the wrong way. So if you want strong, reliable fists, ego has no place here. You need a smart, structured approach from day one. One style understood this better than most: Kyokushin Karate. It built its reputation on full contact realism. Based on this style, today we'll break down the key methods to strengthen your fists safely and effectively. Focus until the end. Understand what fist conditioning really means. First, you fix your alignment. Your hand, wrist, and forearm must form one straight line. Then you strengthen the wrist. The wrist is mostly the weak point. After that comes tendon strength. Then your bones adapt. With gradual pressure, they become denser and more resistant. But this takes a very long time, not a few hard sessions. And finally, your nervous system adapts as well. The first time you hit something solid, your body hesitates. Over time, that hesitation disappears. You stay calm and you commit to the strike. This is why systems like Kyokushin Karate train the fist using this specific method. Among the most iconic tools used in Kyokushin Karate training is the makiwara, which is a simple padded striking post anchored firmly to the ground. Though it only looks to be wood and padding, it is actually a precision instrument. When you strike a heavy bag, the bag swings. It absorbs and disperses force. The makiwara pushes back. When you hit it correctly, everything lines up. Your wrist stays straight. The first two knuckles make clean contact. Elbow tracks directly behind the fist, and the shoulder locks the structure in place without unnecessary tension. Your body forms a single reinforced column transmitting force into the post. But if something is wrong, even slightly, you feel it immediately. The makiwara exposes structural weakness instantly, and that feedback becomes your teacher. Over time, with controlled and intelligent repetition, your body begins to adapt. Each strike creates micro-stress in the bone tissue, according to the principles commonly explained through Wolff's Law. Bone remodels in response to mechanical load. The body reinforces what it is repeatedly asked to endure, but this reinforcement only happens under three conditions. The stress is progressive, not extreme. Recovery is sufficient, and alignment is correct. So in the beginning, strikes are light and controlled, focused on alignment rather than power. Gradually, as the structure improves, the force increases through earned progression. If you don't have a makiwara, you can build a simple one yourself. Use a strong wooden post fixed firmly into the ground or a heavy base, and wrap the top with layers of cloth or leather to protect your knuckles. Knuckle push-ups and structural reinforcement. Some people think that knuckle push-ups are just for toughening the skin, but their real purpose is structural. When you lower yourself onto your first two knuckles, you're loading the exact alignment used in a straight punch. Your body weight becomes resistance, and resistance exposes weakness. When you support yourself on those two knuckles, the wrist must stay neutral, and the forearm muscles must contract to prevent shaking. The elbow must line up behind the fist, and the shoulder must stabilize everything above it. This exercise trains alignment under load without the high-impact stress of constant striking. The wrists adapt to supporting vertical force and forearms grow stronger. Over time, the nervous system learns this position. It becomes automatic. When you punch, your joints naturally stack correctly because you've practiced that structure under tension. This is reinforcement without unnecessary damage. Unlike hitting hard surfaces, knuckle push-ups build the foundation that makes impact training safer later on. Think about it. If you can't hold your own body weight steadily on your knuckles, straight wrists, no shaking, and no pain, how can those same joints handle high-speed impact? Knuckle push-ups are the checkpoint. They tell you if your structure is ready, because real fist conditioning isn't about how hard you can hit. It's about whether your structure can survive the force you create. Isometric fist compression. Another overlooked method of fist strengthening is simple but extremely powerful. In Kyokushin Karate, you're taught that a fist is not just closed, but compressed. Here's how it works. Form a proper fist. First two knuckles aligned, then begin to squeeze. Gradually increase the tension. The thumb locks down and forearm contracts, and hold that maximal contraction for 10 to 20 seconds. This builds strength where it actually matters, so the fist learns to behave like one compact structure. Over time, you develop the ability to instantly switch on full tension the moment before impact. You can progress this safely. Squeeze a rolled towel or press your fist against a wall and gradually increase force without movement. So how to apply all of this? If your goal is to develop hard, truly reliable fists, you need to approach training with strategy. Start at the foundation. Wrist strengthening and controlled knuckle push-ups. These exercises teach your joints and tendons to stabilize under load, reinforcing the alignment your fist needs to transfer force safely. Think of it as building the frame of a house before adding the walls. Next, focus on clean punching mechanics. This ensures that when impact comes, the energy travels through your body efficiently. Once your mechanics are solid, move on to heavy bag work. The bag provides controlled resistance, allowing your fists to adapt to force safely. Only after a long time of gradual progression should you use traditional conditioning tools like the makiwara, since they're unforgiving if your structure is not ready. You gotta increase intensity slowly, and recovery is just as important as the stress you place on your hands. That's a smart approach to build steel fists. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe buttons. See you next one, and warrior salute.